Alright folks, before we get into this lesson, I want to tell you that if you dig what we're doing at BGI and you really like these lessons, go ahead and click subscribe. I really want to make sure that you get these videos delivered to you every single week. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Now let's get started. Welcome to lesson number 60. I've got a couple of cool things for you in mind because we're going to continue that drop D countrified finger picking blues thing that we had going on back in lesson number 59. We're going to continue that and introduce the G major chord. This is the 4 chord in the key of D, and you've got to play it a little bit differently because of the alternate tuning, that lowered 6th string. And then I really want you to pay attention to the melody, particularly at the end of this G chord piece. We're going to use the melody to kind of move along the chord progression, and especially when we get back into the D chord. Alright, so we're going to continue this D finger picking thing, country finger picking thing that we've got going on from the last lesson. And a quick recap, here's what we learned how to do in lesson number 59. Which forms sort of this rhythmic and melodic idea. And we're going to continue that, but moving through a chord progression today. And today we're going to talk specifically about the 4 chord, or a G major. And here's the G major part. Alright, so it sounds like there's a lot going on there, but really once you walk up to this G chord by going 3, 4, 5 on the 6th string, then you put your middle finger down 4th fret 3rd string, and then your first finger down on the 3rd fret 2nd string. And you're doing a bass on 6/4 the entire time, very similar to what we did on the D chord, only now your 6th string is fretted on the G note here, 5th fret. And here's the picking pattern. We'll do this a little slowly and then we'll break things down move by move. Alright, so again we're walking into this G, and then we're going to hit the 6th string, then the 3rd string while holding down this chord, then pinch the 4th and 2nd, and then back to the 3rd string. So that's what you've got. And then we're going to pinch with the 6th string on the back here on the bass on the 5th fret. And then I'm going to put down my pinky on the 5th fret 2nd string. And then immediately lift up and go back to the 3rd fret 2nd string for this nice D note here, which is held down by the 1st finger. Then we go to the bass, which is now the 4th string, and then the 3rd string, all holding down this chord. So here's what we've got so far. Alright, and just as we did with the D part, we're going to have a little answer to that. You know, if this is the call, then our answer is going to be this. Alright, and here's what we're doing there. The basic finger picking pattern is still the same, and the bass is certainly going 6/4 the entire time, but instead of this being the melody, this is going to be the melody. That's at the 3rd fret 1st string, so there's a nice G note there. Then down on the 2nd string 5th fret, and then we're going to finish at this D note, kind of resolves back to the 1 chord, here on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. But the trick is that you want to get in position to start headed back into your D chord. So this can be a little tricky for you. Watch how I move into the D chord. The timing of when you pick your fingers up from this G shape and get into D is pretty important. So I'll play the whole thing slowly, but really focus on that last move where the melody changes to this. Alright, so did you catch it? What we're doing there is, once you hit that bass string, the 4th string, you want to move into a regular D major shape here around the 2nd and 3rd fret. So you can get right back into that main motif. Here's that little move. And you know, it's kind of funny, but you know, we're moving into a different chord, but the melody is leading us right back into the D. So it really helps to have your D shape fretted and ready to go once you hit that, that final D note at the end. Once again. Because see, from there, you can head right back into the D picking motif that we had going. Be sure to join your fellow fingerpickers and become a BGI member. You can do so by logging on to bluesguitarinstitute.com/join and simply put in your name, choose a password, your email address, and sign up as a free member. Free members get tab access to all of these weekly lessons. So from Tuesday Blues 1 all the way through to 60. And then of course each week as we add a new one, you'll get a free tab. And those tabs come in Guitar Pro 6, so you can fire that up and play along with the metronome and watch the notes move across the screen. It's a really cool practice tool for you. And of course, if you're still on Guitar Pro 5, I've got those for you. And then if you're cool with just a plain Jane PDF, I got that there for you too. Plus, every now and then I'll release a bonus video that is just for members. So you definitely want to check this out and become a BGI free member. Alright, so every other genre of music has like this really cool movie. Even the blues, you got the Blues Brothers, right? Well then, you know, rock, you got like your Wayne's World. Heavy metal, you got Spinal Tap. All these things, they're really cool, right? We need a finger-picking movie. So who out there has got a finger-picking movie in mind? Let's and no reference to Deliverance. It doesn't count. It's a banjo guy. So, yeah.